Millionaires, we back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights to the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, like button for the YouTube algorithm, and do not forget to subscribe, y'all. So we are back. The timer is officially at 0. We got the website. First, we got the Shiba Inu Twitter page up. Let me show y'all that real quick. Let's see. Okay, wait. There we go. So we got this up. Refresh the page. We see that they didn't actually make the post yet on the official Shiba Inu Twitter page. But if we go to the website that they gave us, we can see that there is an update here. So let's check this out real quick. Shout out to all y'all for staying tapped in, man, keeping y'all ear to the streets. You don't want to miss what's going on. You know, you want to be able to be informed, you know, be first in line for the information. So that way you could take advantage of it first. It's loading a little slow here. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So Shiba token, Ryoshi archive, shibaswap, community, safety guide, wiki. ShibaSwap takes over, a burn portal update and fix introduced by Shiba developer team. So we got, you know, it looks like some articles here. Okay, this one appears to be from October 11th. So this it looks like just a collection so far of all Shiba Inu information. So we got Shiba Inu see live charts, leash see live charts, bone see live charts. Also blurred out, we can see treat token here, which will be the new reward token for the Shiba Inu ecosystem. So this is the token that will be given out to validators of Shibarium, or excuse me, for those that are staking Shiba Inu. So Bone token will be used for the actual blockchain itself. Let's see what else we got here. So ShibaSwap, decentralized exchange, dig, liquidity. So it looks like we got a full update. This may be the new Shiba Inu website. Remember, the old website was like shibtoken.com. So it appears that they switched everything over and, you know, put it all in one place. So you can see, I wonder, does this actually work? We're gonna have to test this out and see, does this actually work right here? Or are these just buttons? Let's see. Let's click it and see. Okay, so it just provides information on it. It's not actually where you can, you know, dig your tokens. So liquidity provider rewards, bone rewards for providing liquidity are covered in detail on the Wolf page. Okay, so basically this is a one-stop shop breaking down all the Shiba Inu information. So let's see, let's make sure y'all on the same page. Okay, actually opened up a new page. I want to grab this link where I'm on and show it to y'all, just so that way y'all can see exactly what I'm saying. Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. Okay, so let's drop this link here. So this is what pops up when you click the link. So no, it is not an actual place that you can, you know, dig the tokens, but it will provide more information. Now, I think this is really important because a lot of people still don't understand, you know, what it actually means when it comes to, you know, the dig function, you know, actually staking and farming, you know, tokens in the Shiba Inu ecosystem. So let's check this out real quick. Using the dig function, providing liquidity is a moderately advanced feature and is not recommended for beginner users. So it's breaking everything down here, you know, and I think this is really important because it's informing people, you know, the right way to go about things. So just, you know, preventing less mistakes. Let's see. So let's check out this see live chart feature. Oh, they just went crazy. Let's go. And I've been telling y'all about, you know, Gecko terminal. So connect the dots. If y'all been paying attention to the charting software that we've been using on the channel, this is the one we've been using. So shout out to the Shib team. Satoshi did let me know that, you know, they got to check out all the videos that I drop on the channel, man. So I definitely appreciate that. But okay, it opened up in a new tab. Let me copy this so y'all can see this also. I'm not sure why every time I click on the link, it opens in a tab outside of the actual tab we're on. But you can see here, we have Gecko terminal here. You can see the price of Shiba Inu down 4% on the day. And this is not financial advice, but I like to use this site right here because it has a lot of informative information. Like check this out right here, y'all. You can see what the price has done in the last 5 minutes. So we can see in the last 5 minutes, Shiba Inu is down about 1.4%. In the last 15 minutes, down about 2.61%. In the last 30 minutes, about 3.5%. 1 hour, 3.2%. In the last 6 hours, down 6%. And in the last 24 hours, down 5.3%. So we can see there's a sell-off taking place right now as we speak. Shout out to Gecko Terminal. Also, shout out to the Shib team, man. So we see a little sell-off. We're on a 15-minute chart, so that can appear a little more scary than it actually is. Anytime you see it, moving so fast like that, you're on a smaller time frame. Like if we move up to the 1 hour, 4 hour, you see it doesn't look as bad as it did when we were on the 15-minute chart. On the 15-minute chart, we had a long, just a reckless candle right there. So now let's pop back over to the website. Shout out to y'all. We got almost 200 viewers on the stream, man. Make sure y'all subscribe if you haven't. We drop Shiba Inu content every single day. I also provide technical analysis as well, teaching you how to understand the information on the chart. So that way you are a better informed investor. So let's see what else we got. So we obviously can see, the different tokens live on the Gecko terminal chart. I'm glad that they decided to go that route. We can see basically a breakdown of each definition when it comes to the dig feature, the swap feature, the doggy DAO, wolfing, berry feature, and also the Shiboshis NFTs. Also, we get some information here, it looks like, on Shibarium layer 2 blockchain. So let's click this and check this out. It says read more. Okay, so it's not actually active yet. We can't click this button just yet, but let's read what they got here so far. So Shibarium layer 2 blockchain. Shibarium embarks on becoming a powerful layer 2 blockchain and a transitional evolution to the Shiba Inu ecosystem. Shibarium's layer 2 is a collective blockchain that scales and invites solutions, innovations, and security to the decentralized finance space. By inheriting the power of Ethereum blockchain and its layer 1 mechanics and building on top of them to improve the efficiency of the secure network and new protocol, the network welcomes its beta stage to provide insight, security, and onboard delegators and validators in its introductory release format. So basically giving us a sneak peek to what Shibarium is going to be doing. We know that's going to be built on top of Ethereum. That's why they say it's a layer 2 blockchain. So keep that in mind. It's going to open up the opportunity for people to develop different decentralized applications. Like think about some of the apps we use now, or some of the dApps that we use now in this space. Now people will be able to build that on top of Shibarium, and it will be beneficial for the Shib ecosystem because everything going through Shibarium will, hopefully, they told us, possibly burn some Shiba Inu. So, definitely looking forward to that. And if this is really, really good, this is going to, motivate a lot of people to come over here and start building as well. Take, for instance, projects like Cardano, there's over 1,000 different, developers building on, that network. Imagine if we can get that over here on the Shibarium network. It's going to be fire, man. So also we got some info on Shiboshi collection. We know what this are, but for those that don't, Shiboshis are 10,000 Shiba Inu generated non-fungible tokens that are recorded on the Ethereum blockchain in perpetuity. The Shiboshis launch dominated the Ethereum blockchain, sending gas prices sky high during this release and selling out within 34 minutes. Shout out to the Shiboshi gang, y'all. These amazing Shiboshis come with various traits that make each very unique and collectible in essence. For instance, laser eyes or party hat. No two Shiboshis are the same. Shiboshis are the very genesis and original Shib NFT collection. Shiba Eternity, the Shiboshi game, has launched in both Apple's app stores and Google Play stores to showcase an energetic Shiboshi world. While its future blockchain release is said that Shiboshi holders, the ability, so I got a typo right there, the ability to use their NFTs in strategic gameplay and more. As the Shib ecosystem continues to evolve, it promises upcoming utilities for those who hold them close as a keepsake or collectible. So we know that the team is working on developing a blockchain version of the Shiba Eternity game. And if you are holding one of these Shiboshi NFTs, you'll basically be able to receive some type of residual or passive income just from holding these NFTs. That's what we're hoping. So, not financial advice, but, that's the idea behind it. So let's see what else we got. Social Club, OpenSea link, Shib, the metaverse. So I like that this, I'm like, hey, I know the team is on here right now. I'm liking what we see so far. I like how, each piece of the Shiba Inu ecosystem is basically laid out here in one place for somebody to kind of follow the Shib journey and just, kind of get tapped into everything we got going on. This is the first time I've seen everything kind of in one place. Now, granted, we can't use some of the features like, actual digging and things like that, but it's good to have this information here so individuals know, what it is, how to do it, the benefits of doing it, and where to go if they want to do it. So let's see. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Salute to all the real ones. Shout out to y'all. I'm gonna check the comments in the section. Make sure y'all drop a comment. Community initiatives. So we're getting closer to the end down here. Let's see what we got. The Shiba Inu community, Shib Army initiative started from a few to a record-breaking of millions of supporters worldwide, from an individual or network of individuals dedicated to showcasing the energy ecosystem and power of cryptocurrencies, especially focused on the Shiba Inu ecosystem, utility, functions, and growth factor in the DeFi space. With this being said, the health and well-being of the project has always been the community. We want to award community initiatives with attention and support, but always with the understanding that each project holds value on its own, and remind all community members to do research prior to engaging in any value community commitment. We are proud to see Shiba Inu grow as a community, as it should be decentralized and efficient. So community intake forum. So this is the first time I'm seeing this as well, a centralized location where, people inside of the army, investors, Shib Army, soldiers, whatever we want to call ourselves, a place where we can go and actually say, hey, we want to do this, here's the form we can fill out and, actually get it directly to, the team members. So that's pretty dope right there. I can expect to see this section being really big because, we got so many different Shiba themed initiatives going on throughout the the world already. It's just not all organized in one location, so that's going to be really dope to see that here. And then we got the bottom of the page says get connected with us on social. Shiba token, home to the Shiba Inu ecosystem consisting of Shib, Leash, Bone, Treat, and the native NFTs. So this is the new home right here, y'all. So I guess this is our new official Shiba Inu website. They got the Twitter link linked here, the Telegram, also the Discord. They got the audit linked at the bottom, Shiba Eternity, fandom, Certic, shibaswap audit, Shiba Inu safety guide, Shiba Inu wolf paper, different products. I like this as well, how it's all categorized. So shibaswap decks, Shib the metaverse, Shiba Inu blog, Shiboshi's NFT. So this is pretty dope, y'all. And we got one extra token coming to the Shiba Inu ecosystem as well. It's called Shi token. That's going to be essentially the stable coin of the Shiba Inu ecosystem. So let's scroll back through here, see if we missed anything. Okay, so that's the audit report from Certic. So important update regarding Shib the metaverse. So here we can now basically have one location to come, and get all the official Shiba Inu news. So let's take a look at the wiki. So getting started. Welcome to the Shib Army. The wiki is designed as a resource for the community to learn more about the projects under the Shiba Inu ecosystem, complete with the how-to guides, best practices, and other crypto-related educational materials. Project highlights, our socials, website pipeline. Okay, cool. Ryoshi archives. Let's check this out. So all hail the Shiba. So this is like the original white paper right here. Okay, so this is like the original white paper right here. So this is an important thing right here to remember. Since team has no tokens and I'm just some volunteer, we can't pay anybody in ETH or SHIB for influence or exchange listing. Already in time, since SHIB is no, I have had 28 different influencers contact me trying to get free token and 9 different exchange representatives. To all of them, I say the same thing. Thank you for your interest in SHIB. We are an experiment in decentralized spontaneous community building. The team and admin are all volunteers here and have had to market buy tokens the same as everybody else. So there is no bucket of token or funds to pay anybody or anything. So the important thing, you know, aside from that, to take into account that a lot of people ask me, why don't the team just burn tokens? You can see it right here in the original white paper. The team does not have any team tokens. So if the team wanted to do a massive token burning, they would have to create a way through utility to make that happen, or they would have to just basically buy tokens with their own money and burn them. Now we can't just expect them to do that, you know, at least not on a large scale. So keep that in mind. So this is the original white paper. I'm glad they got this here. Now we can just direct everybody to this one location. Like, you know, when people are asking questions like, hey, just come check out shibatoken.com, and everything you need to see is, you know, right there. So let's check some of these comments, man. Salute to y'all. Shout out to all my members, man. Marty Nichols said, I believe benefits will come from playing the Shiba Inu game eventually. Keep gaming, especially, you know, the blockchain version. I'm really excited about that version right there, to reward those Shiboshi holders through, you know, passive income, also being able to, you know, burn some of those tokens. Salute. We got East Oakland in the building. Shout out to Flamingo, always holding it down in the stream. Said hi, everyone. Hit the like button. So let's take a look at the prices in the market right now. Let's see what we got. See how Shiba Inu is performing, you know, with this news. Right now, top 3 trending coins: Bitcoin, BNB, Ethereum. So Shiba Inu at number 14 right now by market cap. The other day we were down to number 16, so we moved up 2 places right now. So volume is pulling back right now. Let's take a look at Bone, see how Bone is performing. So Bone is actually down 10%. We seen Bone pump 25% yesterday. So that's to be expected. Also, we want to keep in mind that, you know, there's that buy the rumor, sell the news type of scenario where people will buy up an asset, you know, in hopes or anticipation of, you know, some really good news and it pushing the price of that token, you know, further. And then upon the release of the news, some people will sell and take those profits. So Bone did have a nice 25% pump yesterday. But you got to remember there's people that are also short-term investors. So everyone's not going to just diamond hand until the Shiba Inu is at 1 cent or Bone is at, you know, $100 or whatever. So overall market is still pulling down. We're down 1.5%, sitting at $798 billion market cap. Again, I told y'all, whenever, you know, you're seeing your entire portfolio in the red, we can see approximately like the first 40, you know, tokens are all in the red. It's not just, you know, Shiba Inu. A lot of people are saying, you know, SHIB is dead, you know, and this and that. You got to look at the overall market. Take a step back. You know, I know some people can be upset that the Shiba Inu is not pumping, but you just got to give it some time, man. Time in the market beats trying to time it. Just continue with your strategy, you know, whether it's a short-term one or long-term, just keep with the strategy, man. Stay focused on it. And, you know, remember to plan your trade and trade your plan. So let's take a look at Doge, see how Doge is performing. We got Doge down 8%. So, but Doge's volume in the last 24 hours is up 80%. So that's a good sign as well that people are, you know, moving in that project. And having trading volume is a good thing because it keeps investors interested. As long as a project has good trading volume, you can expect to see short-term, you know, traders, day traders, swing traders and whatnot, and they'll keep, you know, money in that project, establishing a solid, you know, support in the project. So, you know, some people get upset when they see people selling. It's all a part of it. If people aren't attracted to sell it, you know, people aren't going to buy it. So you got to keep that in mind as well. So Shiba Inu is down 3.7%. Polkadot is down 3.3%. Matic down 4.4%. Cardano down 4.6%. Doge 8%. XRP down 3.4%. BNB down 3%. ETH down 1%. Bitcoin down 1%. So, you know, Shiba Inu is holding fairly, you know, well. It's not holding as good as Bitcoin and Ethereum right now, but we do see some days where, you know, Shiba Inu is holding stronger than them. But if we take a look at something like Cardano, Polygon, Shiba Inu is holding stronger than those projects right now. Those are being hit a little harder. So it's not just SHIB. Even Dogecoin is down 8% today. So keep that in mind. Let's see what Shiba Inu news we got outside of the website release. So Shiba Inu team surprises with the mystery countdown. So if you're just tuning into the stream, the mystery countdown was a website update that has basically a one-stop shop for all Shiba Inu information. We were also told by a Shiba Inu team member that this would all be rolled out in phases. So we can expect to see more and more updates coming to the website as well. So don't just think that's the only thing. So Shiba Inu fans anticipate Shibarium launch as special countdown begins. Will Shiba Inu reach $1 in 2023? Let's see. Let's go for the latest info. Shiba Inu price tries to fight back, but this meme coin, okay, they're shilling something else. You got to be careful too, y'all. A lot of people try to, you know, mention SHIB just to shield something else. They might, you know, put FUD on SHIB just to, you know, put up their project. So don't ever forget about that. SHIB community members in countdown clock. Hint, Shibarium launch is imminent. Shiba Inu price, Bone token rallies 28%. Okay, so let's check the SHIB army page. See what everyone is talking about today. Okay, ShibaToken.com. So people got it up there waiting just for restyling. Proposal, global Shiba Inu burn for 2023. If all 1.2 million SHIB soldiers burnt $10 on 4/20/2023, that would equate to 1.3 trillion at current price of $8.58. And if each soldier burnt $100, $8.33 monthly, will then burn 13.9 trillion will be burnt. Destiny is ours. So somebody trying to organize a burn here, SHIB or Bone. Let's see what individuals are saying. I say both, but you know, it just depends on your strategy. You know, it depends on how well you understand the ecosystem and, you know, the confidence in it. So someone says yes, both ways is an option. Someone else says I only have Bone. LOL, short term, it will make millionaires like SHIB did. It only has 230 million coins in the 60K range of holders in an eco with millions of SHIB holders. It will be a native gas coin on Shibarium. I think with 50 to 55% locked, Matic locks 27% on validators alone. It will hit 400 to 800 next bull run if the L2 is successful and comparable to the L2 competition. So some people agreeing with that. Both grab a nice bag of Shiba and start building up your Bone. Throw in a leash every so often as well. The ecosystem is about to go crazy. Source, trust me, bro. Someone else says, can we just talk about how hilarious this naming convention is? We should make an altcoin called. So he's shilling something. So yeah, we got the community, you know, excited, man. Take a look at this. If y'all didn't see this yet, we got a Shiba Inu liquor store, which is absolutely wild. Somebody actually dropped Shiba Inu liquor store. So it looks like it's in Cypress, Texas. So shout out to whoever this is from the SHIB army. So someone said that's definitely not in Florida. I love how people talk about Florida, but everyone moves here. So I think it is Cypress, Texas. It has a few upvotes on that one. waiting for Shibarium to release. Like, did y'all see Elon basically do a poll today asking Twitter users if they thought he should step down, from Twitter lead? That was actually kind of wild. And everybody voted that, not everybody, but the poll ended with him, I believe, with the answer being yes. So he should pretty soon be announcing somebody else to run Twitter. Me personally, I didn't think so. I like Elon running Twitter. I think it adds a different type of flavor, a different type of spice. Twitter was kind of a little dry before then. It was still cool, but he spiced it up for sure. But 1 billion SHIB and 10 trillion RBIF. Can't wait for bull market, so I'm set for life. Are y'all ready as well? Someone says, do I quit my job if Shibarium releases tomorrow? I'm buying a Lamborghini bed. Somebody else said, I'm down. I am 60% down, but still holding. Who else? Let's see what other investors are saying. Someone says, that's good, 80. Someone else says, that's it. I'm holding minimum 5 years. So this is the thing. If you're on a long-term scale, don't worry about the mean time, the time now. If anything, it's a period to accumulate before the price actually takes off. Most investors wait till they see everybody talking about it, everybody excited about it, and that's when they decide to buy in versus taking advantage when the price is on discount like now. So averaging way down. I'm down 80%, holding for at least 5 years. Someone says, it seems I have no choice to hold. Someone else says, dumped it when I was up. Someone says 80%, let's go. Someone else says 52% after taking 25% from Q4 21. We ball boys. How are you down 60%? Did you buy in at all-time high? So that's one thing you have to remember. It all depends when you bought in. The later you bought in, except for now, but if you bought in closer to all-time high prices, you're going to be down, a lot further than, some individuals. But this is why it's important not to just wait till you hear everybody talking about it and then buy in, because you most likely are buying it during that hype or, that mania phase where, the price is very expensive. So, and most people are going to take profits around that area. So here's someone else that says, I'm still up over 2x on Bone, holding 30K currently in Bone. Someone says, I'm down probably a lot, but I'm still holding. Bankruptcy 2023 for all intents and purposes. In the future, if I go bankrupt, this is a joke. Someone says, you're down, but not dead. You're dead if you sell. I know that. It's just a reminder. So basically saying, even if you're down, it's not a loss until you actually sell. Until you lock those losses in, then you actually, are in that position where you lost money. But right now it's just a paper loss. If you are in the negative, you just got to give it time to go back up, or, and that's if you have the confidence to do so, or buy more while the price is down. So that way, once it does go up, you can, go back in the green a lot faster. So, down 23%. Someone else says, I bought at the all-time high. So yeah, I'm holding until I turn 65. Let's see. Somebody else right here out here at McDonald's got the McDonald's sticker or the sheep sticker at McDonald's. Let's see what else. Also, I don't know if y'all seen that or not, but Shiba Inu on Binance is in the top 3 coins. That is absolutely amazing. Y'all got to keep, I know it's a lot of FUD going on. I know the price isn't moving like everybody wants it to, but remember, we are in a bear market, y'all. We can't help that. If we're in a bear market, the price most likely is going to be down. But Shiba Inu was a top mentioned coin with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Shiba Inu, y'all. So no matter what anybody says, Shiba Inu is one of the top dogs. So keep that in mind. It's technically the top dog because we were in a, trending higher than even Doge when it came to most searched or looked for on Binance. So, shout out to the Shib Army, man. We go hard. So anyone still up over 2x on Bone, bought in the 30s. I was telling everybody about Bone. Let's go Shib on top gainers, CDC. Someone else says, I don't know about that regressive count. We've been months without hearing anything new about Shib ecosystem. Now all of a sudden they just delete everything on the web just to do this count. I didn't care what to think, but smells bad to me. So this is somebody, some people are, they get worried with their investments. any little thing happens, you know, they start to, you know, get, you know, finicky, start to panic, but you know, that's all a part of it. So first person says it's step 1 of the Shibarium beta launch. They posted in the Discord and are talking about it. Trophy is one of the devs said that they needed to update the website first. Then we will probably get some more news on phased rollouts. So here's a random article covering it a little bit. It's impressive how people create FUD without facts. And I myself post about negative facts about Shiba, but never without facts. The reason the page is down and several things got deleted is because they are updating the page. The wallpaper and probably they are releasing Shibarium documentation. It's all in the official Shiba Discord. So that's one thing too. Y'all got to remember to tap into the Shiba Inu Discord. It's not just the you know, the Twitter pages and whatnot. You know, a lot of information takes place in the Discord. And of course, you want to be subscribed to the channel so you don't miss this information. Let's see. If you're not a member of the official Discord or following the devs on Twitter, don't post why questions every time there's a pump. Can someone explain what leash and bone are? So this is why it's important that they made that page, because now, you know, we can just direct everybody right back to that page. They can go read the official wikis of what everything is and, you know, have that confidence in the ecosystem. So someone says spotted in my hometown, HODL. So people, you know, tagging up with Shiba Inu. It's just showing how mainstream it's becoming, that brand recognition. The team did is doing a really good job of, you know, keeping SHIB out there, keeping people talking about it. Yes, on the investment side, things aren't, you know, as blazing as everybody wants it to be. But you got to remember, we are in a bear market. So during this time, it's important to continue to build the foundation of Shiba Inu. And that's what's taking place right now. So if y'all, about a month ago, maybe, we got invited to be at the table to speak with WEF on the metaverse policy. You know, that was a really big thing going on. Like, a lot of people feel indifferent about it. But at the end of the day, you know, people in high places, you know, are keeping an eye on Shiba Inu, y'all. So, you know, we got something really special here. Don't, you know, just don't allow yourself to be easily, you know, tricked out of your spot. If you want to get out, that's fine. That's 100% on you. You can do so. I can't tell you what to do, but I'm just telling you how investing works. You can try to leave and come back later. That's fine. So if you want to do that as well, but just, you know, remember, it's better to have time in the market than try to, you know, perfectly time it. So here's another good fact. Amount of SHIB held on most exchanges is mind-blowing. So with companies like crypto.com holding more SHIB than Ethereum, who says we are a shitcoin? Our huge holder number and incredible loyalty puts us near the top of the list. So what he's referring to is when all this madness was going on with the FTX collapse, you know, Luna, now it's a popular thing for some of these exchanges to show their proof of reserves, basically showing that they're holding assets one-to-one with what their customers have deposited. So in the midst of that, companies have been posting their proof of reserves, and it's been you know, a ridiculous amount of SHIB on the balance sheets that traditional investors are, you know, they just can't understand why this exchange is holding this amount of Shiba Inu. And crypto.com came out and said the reason why we're holding, you know, hundreds of millions of dollars of Shiba Inu is because this is what investors have bought on our platform. So we have to hold it one-to-one. So if investors bought Shiba Inu, then that's what we have to hold in our reserves. So, you know, it makes sense, but, you know, it just shows the strength of, you know, Shiba Inu in the investing world. There's, you know, no other meme coin performing like Shiba Inu on a, you know, that grand scale. So also he says, I accept that BTC because of the mathematics is different from the rest, but please convince me that anything else has a great use case. Truth is, I think that everything in crypto is a, you know, shit coin. No one will be spending ADA, SOL, or HBAR as a currency ever. So I believe a team or tribe that has the most loyal fans probably wins. I feel just as safe sitting my money in Bone and SHIB as I do USDC. So someone else replies and said, yeah, just wait till Bone's in the top 20. Top 20 sounds nice. What should be the price of Bone if it ever reaches the top 20? I did the math in my head and the answer is a lot. Let's see. Let's take a look at Bone real quick. So let's take a look at the first top 20 real quick. So Wrap BTC is in the 20th position, sitting at a $3 billion market cap. So that would take Bone. Right now, Bone is at $185 million market cap. So let's just say around like 15 to 20x from where it is right now. So that'll put Bone somewhere around $15 to $20. We'll just round it up to $1. So that's the price right there. So if you can get Bone at 80 cents right now and it makes it into the top 20, you know, you can expect this to be looking like, you know, around $15, $20, something like that. So let's go back. So let's see what's taking place, what everybody is talking about in the crypto market today. Binance.us to acquire bankrupt crypto exchange Voyager's assets for $1 billion. So that's some fresh news. Haven't heard about that until right now. So Binance agreed to buy Voyager's assets for $1 billion. Don't that sound familiar? FTX agreed to do the same thing with other things right before they went bankrupt. Now, I'm not causing FUD. I'm not saying Binance is going bankrupt. Binance is one of my favorite, you know, or BNB is one of my favorite coins. So, you know, obviously I'm invested in it. So definitely don't want them to go bankrupt, y'all. But I would more prefer, you know, if anything funny happens, y'all to be informed. You know, y'all my people. So I got to tell y'all the real, you know, I don't want to sugarcoat it for y'all. Be careful with these exchanges, you know, understand not to hold more than you're willing to lose. Now, the saying usually is don't buy more, don't spend more than you're willing to lose. But right now is a time where you may want to, you know, revisit your portfolio and, you know, think about which tokens, which crypto coins you actually have the most confidence in. And, you know, just double check. You know, I'm not saying do anything crazy or really, you know, restructure your whole portfolio, but just make sure you're confident in what you're holding right now. And please do not be holding it in one of these centralized exchanges. You want to hold it in what's called a cold wallet or a hot wallet, whether it's a ledger, whether it's one of the, you know, hot wallets connected to the internet. I would much rather you do that than just leave it on one of these centralized exchanges like a Coinbase or a Binance or, you know, any centralized exchange. You can use the centralized exchange to buy it, but then immediately, this is not financial advice. You can do whatever you want to do. If you want to leave it on there, do so. But then, you know, I just recommend once you buy it to move it off of that exchange, just in case they go down, you know, they freeze trading or anything like that. You still have your assets safe and you can do whatever you want with them. So, crypto firm Voyager to sell assets to Binance US in $1 billion deal. So I'm interested in what assets do they have that would make Binance want to buy it for $1 billion. They should obviously have more than $1 billion in assets if Binance is prepared to buy them. So let's take a look at this. So Voyager Digital announced that Binance US had won a second bidding process after FTX's bankruptcy filing, paving the way for potential resolution for the platform's 1.7 million users. The company had billions of dollars worth of crypto at the end of 2021, but a broader market downturn and a series of bad bets, including to Three Arrows Capital and Alameda Research, chipped away at the firm's available capital. So Binance US will acquire the crypto assets and customer deposits of Voyager Digital in a $1 billion deal weeks after a planned FTX Voyager acquisition failed as a result of FTX's collapse and Sam Bankman-Fried's arrest. So that's the CEO of FTX. He just did the biggest crypto scam in the history of, you know, the world, basically stealing around like 12 to $16 billion of customer funds. So basically, this is why we can't leave our money on these centralized exchanges, because so he had investors, you know, use his exchange. He paid, you know, celebrity influencers like Steph Curry, Tom Brady, you know, a ton of other people. He bought the Miami Heat, not bought it, but he bought the naming rights to the Miami Heat Arena, renamed it FTX. He was, you know, seen in Congress, you know, talking with, you know, top politicians, you know, so it all appeared, legit to us on the outside, so obviously if we're seeing all this take place, we're gonna, assume that it is legit. But this individual, took individuals' funds once invested on the platform and started to basically invest it wherever he saw fit. He borrowed money to himself, over $1 billion. He borrowed money to his company that he owned, but relinquished ownership to his girlfriend and had her running. They were just doing, all type of stuff with people money, and basically lost it. So now he's arrested. So, and it created, a big, basically a whirlwind in crypto right now. I like to say it put a black eye on crypto. Nobody that, if they felt any type of way about crypto before, like in a negative light, is amplified right now because of what just took place. So, crypto is going to hopefully not enter like some type of dark ages, but just, I think it's going to be a slower period. Now, the coming out of this bear market, I think it's going to be a little harder now that all this is taking place. First, we had, dogecoin over there with Luna. Now we got FTX and SBF over here, just constantly throwing dirt on, the crypto space. But it's necessary to get these bad actors out of the space, because eventually people with, good intent will come in and replace them. But, it's just going to be a rough period. So I want y'all to be prepared for that, just in case. We're already technically in a recession. The macroeconomic levels look, worse and worse each day. So, just be prepared. Don't put in more than you're willing to lose. Don't put yourself in a tight situation. Don't go betting the house on crypto right now. You should never do that, but just especially not right now. So despite the nominal independence, Binance US operates as a de facto subsidiary of the international Binance business, according to Reuters. I don't know how to say that, y'all. Voyager filed for bankruptcy protection in July 2022 after crypto hedge fund Three Arrows Capital defaulted on a significant loan position extended by Voyager. So a lot of people are talking about Binance possibly, going under if they got enough money to back everybody's funds, and people decided to all withdraw at the same time. And one thing Binance said was, we don't owe anybody money. We don't have any loans out. And, and we didn't loan any money out to anybody. So we're not, put in the same position some of these other exchanges put in. So, hopefully that's true. At the time of filing, the crypto exchange had approximately 1.3 billion in assets, but was owed over 650 million by 3AC, compared with 5.8 billion worth of assets at the end of 2021. So let's take a look at that. So basically, Binance just paid $1 billion to get access to 1.3 billion in assets, with a tab that's left out there of over $650 million. But the potential to have a business at the end of 2021 that was worth 5.8 billion, that had that amount of assets. So, and we know it's something else deeper to it. Of course, it's not just that extra $300 million that he's looking to make. Of course, possibly acquiring the customer base, bridging all those people over to Binance, or just having a separate entity, just in case people don't want to use Binance. He can, still have basically these investors on his other company. So in a press release, Voyager said that Binance US offer represented the highest and best bid for its assets after a review of strategic options, with the core objective of maximizing the value return to customers and other creditors on an expedited time frame. Binance US is nominally independent of the international Binance. Binance CEO Changpeng CZ established Binance in 2017, which had over 1 million US users within 5 months of founding. CZ would eventually separate out his US operations into Binance.us in 2019 to have it serve a regulatory inquiry clearinghouse to catch and contain concerns from federal regulators, according to Reuters. More than 1.7 million Voyager users were waiting to discover what would happen to their crypto when FTX's deal was announced. Users were to receive an account credit alongside custody of certain cryptocurrencies that FTX supported. But weeks later, after the exposure of a multi-billion-dollar balance sheet hole forced FTX into bankruptcy, Voyager, like many other FTX acquisition targets, was left in a lurch. It is not yet clear how Voyager's pending acquisition may impact Binance's stake in the FTX Alameda bankruptcy. representatives for Voyager did not immediately respond to the comment. So very interesting to see, how this is going to play out. Let me know in the comments, what do y'all think this deal is really about? What do y'all think Binance's true goal behind this is? Shout out to the Vote Army, man. Salute to all the Vote Inu army in the building as well. But let me know, what do y'all think the intent behind this truly is, if y'all had to take a guess? So, preventing crypto exploits and hacks in 2023, crypto market analysis, Bitcoin correlation show dollar still rules, shamed crypto tycoon Bankman-Fried reportedly moles bowing to U.S. Let's see what this is about. Bowing to U.S. extradition order. So it looks like he doesn't want to come stateside. So cryptocurrency tycoon Sam Bankman-Fried arrived at a Bahamas magistrate court Monday, where he could move to accept extradition to the United States to face charges over the multi-billion-dollar collapse of his FTX group. Bahamas television show Bankman-Fried, once the wonder kid of the global digital currency world, arriving at the court in Nassau under heavy security after leaving a local jail where he has been held since his arrest 1 week ago. Local and U.S. media reported that he is reversing his decision last week to fight extradition and accept being sent to the United States for trial. Okay, so that means he wants to go. So his hearing is scheduled to begin around 11 a.m. local time. Local media reported last week the U.S. Justice Department and the Securities and Exchange Commission filed criminal and civil charges against the one-time crypto billionaire and media star, alleging that he cheated investors in FTX and misused funds that belonged to FTX customers. FTX's spectacular rise from 2019 to become a leading player in the virtual currency industry based in the Bahamas ended dramatically in November when the company and its sister trading firm, Alameda Research, collapsed into insolvency. Bankman-Fried was arrested at Nassau Airport 1 week ago at the request of federal prosecutors in New York. He was charged in the United States with 8 counts, including conspiracy, wire fraud, money laundering, and election finance violations. Sheesh. They putting a squeeze down on him. So separately, the SEC accused him of violating securities laws. So yeah, it sounds like he's toast. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay, let's see what other news we got. Dan Stratton said Binance is, hold on, let me throw that up there. He said Binance is doing a corporate raid on all these exchanges. So you think they're, going to basically just become, try to monopolize the space, or, just kind of essentially become, the biggest last man standing? Mark L said SBF just didn't want to stay in Dominican prison. No lattes. Shout out to Crypto Epidemic in the building. Salute to everybody pulling up on the stream. Let's see what else we got here. So opinion, celebrity crypto hawkers should get a close look. So they got Steph Curry up here, Mark Cuban, and Tom Brady. Crypto's one-time fans are calling it quits after FTX collapse. Special report, Binance's books are a black box, filing shows, as it tries to rally confidence. So is this a confidence boost move? Them positioning themselves to buy another exchange, upon the news of, because we didn't hear about this deal, before we started to hear this FUD coming out about Binance, y'all. So keep that in mind as well. Not trying to cause FUD, but I just want y'all to look at all the pieces to the puzzle. So Visa proposal will bring Ethereum users one step closer to being their own bank. So Senator Sherrod Brown leaves possibility of crypto ban open as momentum builds. U.S. Senate banking chair floats possibility of banning crypto. Banking committee chair, U.S. regulators should maybe ban crypto. So when it comes to, Congress, senators or whatnot, politicians, they're looking, of course, to use that ban word. Now, obviously, they won't really be able to ban, true DeFi, all the things that aren't DeFi, there'll be some way to ban it or, scare people from using it. But if it's truly decentralized finance, then you can't ban it. Bitcoin is back below 17,000. Crypto traders can use a break. What is Mazars? Meet the accounting firm rocking the crypto world that previously ditched Trump. Mazars finds itself in the headlines again this year after confirming it's pausing work for crypto clients, including crypto.com. So this was interesting. This company Mazars here are basically like, if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on this, but they are an auditing firm in the crypto space. One of the, I guess, best ones to do it or whatever. So they were the ones that were auditing all these other companies, but it came to, time to audit Binance, and Binance, basically went around it, danced around it, only made some numbers visible. So they were basically saying, they're not able to give an accurate audit with the information that Binance was willing to release. And after them releasing that statement, they pretty much said, and by the way, we're closing our doors. We're not going to be doing this anymore. So that was, kind of fishy as well. I don't know what that was about, but just keep that in mind also. So let's see what else. Crypto Outlook 2023. Best crypto. What are some of the crypto projects y'all are looking at for 2023? Crypto firm Voyager to sell assets to Binance. Binance losing auditing partner Mazars. So like I was telling y'all, after they didn't want to do the audit, they basically walked out. I don't know if Binance gave them, told them, hey, something, y'all got to get up out of here. I don't know what happened with this, but that's very fishy. Binance finalizes acquisition of Indonesian trading firm Toko Crypto. So, and that was 8 hours ago. So Binance is behind the scenes right now, scooping up a few different exchanges. Why SBF's arrest means freedom for everyone else in the crypto space. Insurers shun FTX-linked crypto firms as contagion risk mounts. Nigeria to recognize crypto as investment capital. The busiest lawyer in crypto is turning his attention to FTX. Let's not throw the crypto baby out with the crypto bathwater. And then let's take a look at how Binance is BNB is reacting to this news. Let's see, do investors think this is good news for Binance? So right now, down 2.7%, so it's not looking like it's helping it too much. Trading volume down 20% in the last 24 hours. Price pulled back 2.3% so far. Price in at 243. I did tell y'all though, anytime you see BNB under that 270 range, we know that's a steal. Now, this is only if you have confidence in BNB, and this is also, with a warning or disclaimer that this is only if Binance is not, caught in some type of, SBF, FTX type of situation. If something like that is going on with Binance, then of course, obviously this is, is going to be really bad and the price is definitely going to go down. So keep that in mind as well. Now, I'm hoping that, CZE is legit. I'm hoping we got somebody in the crypto space that, we can trust when they say, things are fine. But how it's been looking lately, we can't trust anybody, y'all. So keep that in mind. Don't have in more than you're willing to lose, or possibly move some things to some safer assets that you believe in. Now, me, I'm not readjusting anything. I'm keeping what I have, but I just want to put that out there for y'all so that way, you just got the information just in case. Now, it doesn't look like anything too exciting is moving right now. Let's see what the Reserve is talking about. PD Pure said it's crazy how no major investors didn't ask for a profit and loss report on the business, talking about Kevin O'Leary. So yeah, I seen an interview with him, basically saying, like, because his parents were financial regulators or lawyers or something like that, that he basically felt, these are the best people to back. And it's a form of venture capital investing, just simply investing off of who is behind the company. You could do so early on, but at the point that they were running on, he should have seen some type of financials. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie about that. He should have seen something. But he did get $15 million. So, that was probably enough to see, once he seen the 15 million, that was probably all he needed to see. So keep that in mind as well. But yeah, it looks like, a lot of people got his name as well in the crossfires, but he's fully firing back at Binance. He's standing on, Binance is what caused this. This wouldn't happen if it wasn't for Binance. That's what Kevin O'Leary is saying. So he's basically saying, he's not looking at SBF as a complete fraud. They asked him, would he invest in another, project that he had? And he said, yeah, he would. He's really looking at it like, a mistake might have happened, but that could be a part of the game as well, just to, keep his name, from getting too muddy, by saying like, hey, I still didn't see anything he did wrong. But upon, him being convicted and, all that, we'll see Kevin O'Leary update his statement for sure. Shout out to Callum C, said looking at buying more Volt in 2023. Evan said too late. Shout out to Michi. He said Kevin O'Leary blaming CZ for the FTX collapse. Shaking my head. Yeah, crazy. Chris said, any burning news on SHIB yet? Don't tell me all the hype was only for a more or less the same website. That's exactly what it was. Now, I think it was a cool thing what they made. I think this was a good step in the direction of what we need, because, think about it. We need an official rollout location where everything is in one place, where no one is confused. Every time Shiba Inu team drops something, we see 1,000 scam projects get dropped right alongside it. If we had somewhere official where everybody knows this is the one place to go whenever, a new update, is made or something new is added to the ecosystem, it'll prevent a lot of investors from being scammed, or just, people getting fed up with just all the games and, the space. Instead of seeing, 3 different coins on, wherever you buy it, Uniswap, when you type the name in, you can just come straight to the Shiba token website, click on, treat token, go straight to where, whichever site they connected to be able to buy a Uniswap or whatever. And, it'll just be a lot easier for investors, or bone token, sheep token, treat, leash, whatever. But we haven't got any official burn news just yet. So yes, that's what we are all waiting on. But just remember, a part of investing as well is getting, retail investors exhausted. Shaking the weak hands loose is what it's called. We got to shake all the weak hands loose. If you got weak hands, you're definitely going to be shaken off during this time, because it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be exciting. It's not going to be, what you're hoping it to be. Once you go around the block a few times, you'll understand more how the process works, or how the timeline goes. But for right now, most likely you're gonna, you have to get shaken off, see how the market plays out eventually once we run back into that bull market. If you're not in by then, you'll see that you possibly missed out on whatever it was, and that will give you the confidence the next time around to actually, hold. But, everybody has to learn at their own pace. So, I ain't mad at you. So as Federal Reserve hikes rates, housing prices and new listings decline, mortgage rates dip for the 5th week in a row despite Federal Reserve hike. U.S. Federal Reserve interest rate hike hurts those with little cash. Federal Reserve may push rates higher, keep them there longer, policymakers say. For the Federal Reserve, a warning from the 70s, Neil Ferguson, the Federal Reserve's pursuit of a reverse wealth effect is undermining crypto. The Federal Reserve is seeking to push investors into reevaluating their portfolios by injecting chaos into the markets. So keep that in mind as well. You know, the big players don't like the money flowing outside of the banks. You know, they would much prefer all the, you know, this flow of money to be centralized. So, you know, they can wreak a lot of havoc, shake a lot of weak hands loose, create some FUD, create some panic. But guess what happens at the bottom? They load up, they buy, you know, because they already seen what happens. They just don't want to buy at the high prices. So they scare everybody off, buy up the, you know, whatever assets they want. Now they have funds that are allowed to buy Bitcoin, and, you know, banks are starting to offer crypto services to clients. So you got to connect the dots. We're starting to see, you know, mass adoption, mass acceptance when it comes to crypto. So it's going to happen. You know, they just want to shake people down, get the prices as low as possible, and then they'll load up. And after that, magically, you'll start to hear everything is fine. Oh, crypto is green light, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, they, you know, not us, not the ones that, you know, stayed in, but the ones that got shaken out and be like, I thought everything was bad with crypto. But then now they have to come back in and buy on top of all these, you know, individuals. So smart money, they call it. So Fed Wall Street in a brawl over inflation cure. Biden's second quarter job numbers off by 1 million. Philadelphia Federal Reserve Bank says Federal Reserve forecasts higher inflation despite CPI data. Here's everything the Federal Reserve is expected to do Wednesday. The Federal Reserve signals more to come, even as it slows rate increases. So basically letting us know that we went from 75 basis points increase at each meeting to this last time 50%, 50 basis points. So they did, you know, they're still raising interest rates, but less than they have been raising them. But at the same time, they're still telling us that there is a lot of pain to come. So keep that in mind, y'all. You know, when they're telling us that they're going to, you know, it's going to be pain to be felt, they're not, you know, they're serious. So just, you know, be wise when it comes to what you're spending. You know, try to increase those side hustles, you know, learn to trade if you can. It's very risky. So I don't recommend trading for everybody, but for those that, you know, are willing to take the time to actually learn and study the charts, trading can definitely be a big help. Also, you know, just keep investing dollar cost averaging into those favorite assets. You know, don't get shaken out. And remember, this is not financial advice. You can do whatever you want to do, but those are some, you know, good tips to keep in mind while the market is bear. So hopefully y'all are holding on tight. Y'all ain't getting shaken off, you know, too easily. David James said Shiba goes up, sell some, get more vote. David James said, oh wait, Callum C voting it up. VoltiChange helps burn SHIB. Exactly. So visit voltichange.net if you want to burn Shiba Inu by buying Shiba Inu. So there's a small fee, very, very small fee that goes directly towards making Shiba Inu deflationary. So check out voltichange.net. 12 Nation said, watch Zach's interview with Marcy. Okay, I'm going to have to check that out. Michi said, crypto, I'm good. Bag is set. Still think we have another drop before it turns around. But Tesla, SPY, QQQ, these puts, LFG. So this is exactly what I'm saying. You know, I also teach stock options trading. If you don't know, you can make money betting that the market goes down as well by, you know, trading something called put options. You can bet that the market go up by trading call options. But put options allow you to bet, like, let's say if you know, believe Tesla is going to go down, if you believe the S&P 500 is going to go down, you can say, okay, let me open up some put options on it, you know, different contracts, different prices. You know, you can find a ton of different contracts. I got videos on the channel about it. So search through the channel if you want to see that. And you can make money while the market is falling. You don't just have to sit here and say, oh, the market is going down. Oh, the market is going down. Make some money while it's going down, you know? So we're going to wrap this one up, though. With this, make sure y'all follow me everywhere at DecemberDeMarco, Twitter, Instagram, you know, YouTube, subscribe. Check the links in the description section. I got some free resources down there for y'all, stocks, crypto. Appreciate everybody for pulling up, and we are out.